Wait, no, okay. So hey, Tiffany.
Hi, John. How are you?
Pretty good. How's everything going?
Oh, everything's going pretty well.
So the first question students had for you was, what's life like as a student at Johns Hopkins?
Well, this is like a question like a lot of people always ask me when I go back home for break. I think like life's been pretty good. Like all my classmates here are really awesome. They are very well-rounded, very talented people. And ironically, like I thought I would be very stressed out from med school, but I think I actually have a lot more free time and I've been a lot less stressed. Because I think the biggest thing is the pass, no pass. So as long as you get 70% on a test, you're good.
Sounds nice. So do you have any advice you'd like to give to our pre-med students?
I think the most important thing is just the fact that there is no like standard pre-med applicant. Like there is no like, oh, I have to do A, B, C, D, E in order to get into med school. I mean, like yes, you do have to get good grades. Yes, I would probably recommend research, but I mean, you don't have to go straight into medical school, or you don't have to take a year off. Like, I feel like just do what you want to do, like what you're passionate about. It's like kind of like a very big, vague thing, but at the same time, like that's what makes you stand out. Yeah, like one of my classmates actually went to culinary school. So she graduated, went to culinary school, worked at a professional restaurant, and then decided she wanted to go into med school.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, and then like we have another person who like, went off and traveled around into the woods for a year. Like, totally cut himself off from communication. Yeah. And like now he just like when he goes to class he doesn't wear shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like kind of like quirky things here. But I mean there are things like typical where people do like, you know, do a lot of research intensive, go to like South Africa or like South America and kind of, you know, do more humanitarian work.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, other than that, like, there are people who just, like, study all day, but they're also, like, I don't know, they're still well-balanced because they have, like, all these different experiences.
That's good. So, let me see. So, oh yeah, then I have to ask some of the obvious questions, like, you know, what was your interview like? You know, what sort of questions did you get? Things like that.
And then there's other ones that are very specific, like, oh, looking at your application, like, please tell me more about the time, like, for me, I think it was like, oh, tell me more about the time you went to Honduras, or tell me more about this like, mobile clinic, like what is this? What's your role here? So some are very application-based, some are just very open-based. And then there's also like always the question, like, oh, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Yeah.
Sounds good. And then, but what do you think made you stand out as an applicant? I mean, I always tell students that ask questions like, oh yeah, I heard Tiffany got into Johns Hopkins, what do you think? And I just say like, basically like, Tiffany's just a really nice girl, or Tiffany's really chill, or like, she's just a nice person, you know, but what do you think like more technically made you stand out?
That's always hard, because I feel like each one of us have something different. For me personally, I think a lot of it was my traveling. Like I spent a month in Taiwan trying to get a neurologist. I like worked at Jewel Stein, like ophthalmology technician. I think it's just like the fact that I like went through such a different like a spectrum of things. So like I did mobile clinic, I was a coordinator. A lot of it was just like my leadership positions. Like I did a stress management course. I like went to Honduras, I went to Peru. I have a gerontology minor, so I did a lot of research with either the elder or the homeless. But at the same time, I also had research in cardiology. So it's like a huge collection of different things. Yeah, which I don't think like I realize most of my classmates don't have as much activities, but it's like a lot of it's really based on the quality rather than the quantity. It's like, what did you do? Did you excel in it? So for me, like in cardiology research, I did excel in it because like I had a paper published to show for it. Yeah. So.
That makes sense. It's a better answer than what I had.
I added up.
Yeah. I should say that again.
Yeah. So like most of like throughout the week we don't do as much. Like I'd either be at the medical school campus, like trying to socialize with people over there. But then like during the weekends there are not designated, but there are key areas for people. Like there's a place called Fells Point, which is all the bars.
Okay.
So as long as you walk in a giant group, then you can go out, have fun.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's like other cute things, like there are like small cafes, there's an inner harbor, so it's like really nice waterfront. Yeah. It's just like more scattered. Like, it's like within a mile,
Okay.
so you can walk. Yeah,
Okay.
like I don't have a car, most people don't. Yeah, so Baltimore is a very different city.
It's all good.
I like it so far.
So, roughly how many students are in your class?
I have
your
120 classmates.
120? Okay. And are you guys broken up into like little sectors or groups or?
Yeah, so that's actually a part of my jacket. I just haven't been wearing it.
Okay.
We're broken up into colleges. So there's 4 colleges, and we kind of consider it kind of like Harry Potter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's like 30 students in each. Like Thomas College, the color is green, so people kind of consider us like Slytherin.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like we always like we're supposed to be the one with the rep who has like who wins all the competitions, but at the same time we're like chill, like know how to have fun kind of people.
Oh. Okay. Do you have a choice in like the assignment, or basically when you start up, they kind of divvy you up already, or what?
It's totally random.
Oh, it's totally random. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and then within each college, we have a thing called a molecule. So it's like a groups of either 4 or 5 students, and we have one faculty advisor who is in charge of like teaching us the clinical skills. He like teaches us. He like helps us pretty much throughout the next 4 years for any questions we have, and also just give us advice about everything. Yeah, it's like a cat house. Yeah. So you can see like kind of my bedroom, like there's, and then there's like I don't know. Oh, you can't really see the cityscape. Like I get a good view of downtown. Yeah, it's just like my desk and stuff. It's pretty big. I don't know if you can tell from here, but it's way bigger than what I lived in UCLA.
You look more mellow now than you did when I knew you. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you seem. I mean, you were always like mellow and chill, but it's just like you seem like you're working and you're studious. Obviously, you must be studious now, but you just look like maybe it's the hair, but you look like relaxed, like so like the anti-meds.
That's what I think. I feel like kind of like the not really like a stereotype, more balanced people are.
Okay.
Yeah, like I mean, there's obviously like people in my class who study all the time and like always like, oh shoot, I gotta like go shadow this person, I gotta do this in person. But like for the majority of us, like I feel like we like my roommate has a lot of fun. Like she knows how to balance her time well. She can have like fun throughout the week, and then when it's time to study, she'll like have the focus to study. And then she goes out and have more fun.
Which is good though. It's good to be having fun and being mellow. Right? And I think Hopkins as a med school is so different from like Hopkins as an undergrad place. Remember I told you about the Hopkins Pass?
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
Yeah, Elia came from Hopkins. So it's great talking to. Great talking. I hate it when the camera's on. So it's great talking to you, Tiffany. I'm glad everything's going really well, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you again too, John. I hope all is well. Take care.